Welcome to the Brandit podcast, episode 4. But it's been 4 weeks. Does it feel like 4 weeks to you? Because
No,
it doesn't to me. I mean,
it's flown by.
it's flown by and had a lot of fun, and we got too hammered on one. That grapefruit's a lot.
That one hit different. It was good at first, but that one was different.
Alcohol drinks should not be made with grapefruit. Grapefruit's a dirty fucking fruit.
I love grapefruit,
Do you?
but I don't think it should be an alcohol, though. Like an alcoholic beverage, I don't think so.
Unless you're fucking 94 years old and you went through the Great Depression, nobody's cutting grapefruit in half and just fucking eating it. That's
I
shit
peel
my
it like
great
an orange and
grandparents. That's the shit my great grandparents used to do. I'm gonna try to.
Yeah. Oh, boy, we're working that fucking chair, huh?
I'm telling you what, pushing it to the limit. Push it to the limit. Oh, a little Scarface. No, bud, how's the week been so far? It's only Tuesday, but
all things considered, not too terribly bad. Different?
it's okay. I just went from lime to whatever the fuck this is.
Oh, yeah. I can see how that's detrimental to the taste buds.
But it's been fun. It's been good. We got some more shows coming up. We just did a show in Salina, Kansas, which was literally in the middle of fucking nowhere. Literally, the only building around for 20 miles. It was the fucking venue.
It was the venue.
So what do we got coming up here,
Shout out
Brandon?
to the tumbleweed.
Yeah, tumbleweed. It was fun. It really was. We drove through some shit in Kansas that was like fucking song dog Indian country, bud.
Yes.
I mean, you could see for 40 miles ahead of you, just fucking straight. Nothing built, not a goddamn thing, just the prairie, you know? They're like, stop and get some prairie candy. By the way, I ate that fried pie that I bought at that gas station. It was good.
Really?
It fucked.
Oh, yeah.
It fucked really hard.
Was it a 2 a.m. hammered snack?
It was a 2 a.m. hammered snack. It was last night after I ate loaded tots at Hooters.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, yeah.
But that's all you ate, though. So
that's all I ate, yeah. It's okay. If all you eat in one day is loaded tater tots and a fried pie, you're golden, baby. Yeah. You're fine. But I got home last night.
Fuck you want to eat, man.
And so these pies, I bought them pre-frozen. And I was like, yeah, I'll just warm it up. So I put it in the microwave. I think it would have been better in the oven, but I'll tell you what, even in the microwave, bud, when you get such a good pie filling, and this just may be me because I'm a big fat fuck, but when you get a good pie filling and you just get that hit and you just keep getting that hit, it was fantastic. You ever had a fried pie?
Fried pie? No.
It's just, it's like pie, but it was like pie filling wrapped into a taco, and then the edge of it was like made into pie crust.
And then they deep fry.
And and that's it. And it's dangerous. It's the reason I am the way that I am.
Yeah.
But next time we go through there, if we ever do, we're going to have to stop and get one. But I know I've seen it in other places like on the road, but it was fucking good, bud. Fried fucking pie. And I ate the strawberry. I didn't eat the blackberry, but I got the strawberry, and it was good. It was decent.
I bet that was fire. Have you ever had grape pie?
Grape pie?
Grape?
What the fuck?
Like grapes.
Grape?
Yeah.
Like grape, like what you make wine out of? Grape?
Yeah, grape, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do y'all just get bored up north because you get snowed in and there's nothing else to do and you're trying not to get cabin fever and you're like, let's put grapes in the pie?
Well, they grow naturally every year on our fence, and we'll just pluck them.
I'm sure they fucking do, bro. Because when I went up there with you, you're like, come to the backyard.
Yeah.
I'm like, why?
They're so
You're like, I got something to show you. And I thought it was going to be like some Playboys he hid back in the day. This fucking guy starts eating wild grapes.
That's what that pie's made out of. And it's fucking good.
Grape pie. Who makes that? Your mom?
My grandma.
Your grandma.
My grandma.
So she just comes over and you fucking pick them for her, or you make her go out there and fucking...
No, she's got her own supply at her own house.
Oh, God.
That grows every year.
They just be growing wild.
But if her supply doesn't grow as good, she'll come out and snag some and make some pies for us.
God damn. Grape pie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of how that would taste.
It's real tangy.
Yeah, well.
Tart. Tangy tart.
Build an igloo and fucking make some grape pie, huh?
Yeah.
Wait for cheese days to roll around and the snow to melt.
Every 2 years.
God damn. Are we going to cheese days this year?
Yeah.
Because you keep talking it up. You're like, listen, we got to go to cheese days.
Yeah, dude. 100%.
And this is in Madison? No.
Monroe.
Monroe, West.
It turns that small population from 10,000 people, and that weekend it turns it into 100,000 people. And they're all on the square.
Is where we went because you fed me liver there. Mm-hmm. So, okay, well,
it'll be there.
You can fucking check out cheese days, bud.
Yeah, dude. Best cheese curd you ever had in your life. Them fuckers are like this fucking fat too. One of them.
Like choking hazard fat?
Oh yeah, you're pulling cheese.
See, that's my thing.
Like the fucking clowns do whenever they're pulling that shit out of their throat. That's what you're doing with cheese. And cheddar cheese.
I gotta ask, when you eat deep fried cheese, and this is the only one we're doing, Brandon, don't get nervous.
Okay.
When you eat a mozzarella stick or deep fried cheese, is it like I might choke?
I have choked on deep fried cheese.
But what do you do? Like you just swallow like a fucking man?
Well,
or what?
At that point, so it could go one of two ways. You either just suck it down and you keep choking it down, or it's lubricated enough, especially with like the lubrication of your esophagus. You can typically just kind of and it'll fucking shoot out of your throat. And then you're fine to go back in and actually chew it normally.
You better pick that up, son. Fucking chew the rest of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I've done it before. More than once.
Like choke a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I mean, I'm down. We'll go to cheese days.
Yeah, man.
Choking on deep fried. Cheers to choking on deep fried cheese.
Yeah.
Oh! Fuck!
I'm thoroughly convinced that shit makes women grow chest hair.
Oh, Pink Whitney?
Yeah, that's fucking rough.
I was at a strip club one time and a girl was growing hair on her fucking areolas. You know what areolas are?
Yeah.
That's a spot around the nipple.
Did you pluck them off? Did you try?
No, but she fucking put her tits in my face and I went to suck on one and I had a hair in my mouth. But here's the deal. There's a difference. If you eat food and get a hair in your mouth, you're like fucking gagging, you're sick. But if you're at a strip club... You didn't mind it? No, I didn't. It was okay. You know, if you're at a strip club and you get a hair in your mouth, it's like, it'll be okay. It's no biggie. It's fine. Just kind of get it out and go on your way. So
I don't think I can relate to that one.
Dude, the last time I took you to a strip club, you took a fucking nap. So
yeah, I was like, this ain't it, bro. I'm tired.
So where else are we coming, Brandon? I know I try to connect to the internet here, but obviously I keep trying to connect to the Wi-Fi. Peebus's Penis Palace, and it's not connecting. Mm-hmm. So you're gonna have to do all the fucking research this episode.
Hey, that's fine. That is fine. She's charged up, ready to go. Well, where we're going on the Road Again tour, we just did Salina, Kansas. That was February 17th. That was this past weekend. So March 2nd, we will be in Newton, Illinois.
Back to the great state of Illinois!
Yeah, baby. March 9th, we'll be in Fort Scott, Kansas. And then following up with that, in another March show, we have St. Joe, Missouri. We've been to this venue before. April 13th, first time for me, first time town, first time state. Oh yeah, Omaha, Nebraska.
Yeah, dude, it's a fun town. I love Omaha. The bar we do, it's really cool. It's like underneath the basement and kind of downtown. It's a super cool place. We've already sold like 40 tickets, so
it's like in the
Omaha.
basement?
Yeah, so
it's like a speakeasy.
What's that? No, it's like what's that show? How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah.
Where they go to that bar and it shows the stairs that kind of go down.
Okay.
That's what it's like.
Okay.
It's fucking sweet.
That's nice. Fuck yeah. I'm excited for that now. Well, following up in April, we have Riverton, Illinois. We've been there 3-4 times.
Yep, it's in the back of a liquor store, which is a lot of fun. So Riverton, we will be there. And we have another show in April that we can't fucking say yet because they haven't announced it yet. But We do have somewhere else we're coming in April, but Riverton is always a good time. And it's a limited seat room, so get your tickets now because they can only set like 40 people in this little. You want to talk about speakeasies? This is a hidden room.
It's hidden room.
It's hidden. It looks like a cooler and a liquor store, but it's a fucking room where we do comedy.
People do live music, comedy,
all kinds of shit. Who's that dude who sang that fucking "Selling My Soul"?
Oliver Anthony.
For the devil, man.
Oliver Anthony.
Yeah, he used to come there every
bullshit pay.
Bullshit and pay.
Yep.
He used to come there every week, bud. Yep. He used to work for old fucking.
He slept in Grandma's house where we slept.
He did. God, Grandma's house. They give us that Airbnb. It's gonna be a good time.
She's a sweet lady.
That's nice. She leaves us notes.
A very nice lady.
Yeah, she's like, menopause medicine is in the upper shelf and Viagra's on the bottom. Just make sure you clean up.
Oh yeah. And I gave her a tip. She's got a little tip jar.
Yeah.
Help her get some.
Yeah, throw her a few bucks. It's not a Hooters girl tip, but it's a grandma tip.
Oh yeah, grandma tip. Grandma likes tips. So following out, that rounds out April, other than the show that we cannot announce yet. So coming up in May, we have Rushville, Illinois, which we have been there one other time to this venue, and I am so fucking pumped for this.
Oh yes, the Lipstick Pig.
Yes. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful bar owner, great staff, lovely people, some of the best that we've worked with since I've been on the road with the Bandits. So very excited for that one. May 17th, we have Pierce City, Missouri. Never even heard of this town, Bandit.
So it's in between. If you drive from Springfield to Joplin, like I do fucking constantly all the time, it's right in the middle. So like right before we get to that come and go where Noah had an anxiety attack because he had to poop.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Okay.
It's right there. So middle of nowhere. We've already sold like 30 to it. Everybody told us we couldn't do it. Shooting loads, bud.
Yeah, baby.
We got it.
Well, that rounds out May so far. June 7th and 8th, we're going to be hanging out with Coach for a couple days at the Tulsa Comedy Club.
I'm excited. We love Tulsa.
2 days, back to back. So we got a weekend there with Tulsa Comedy Club. Love going there. Great owner, great guy to work with. It's always a pleasure to be in that place doing shows. July 13th, we've been to this venue once before, right? Yes. Payne, Illinois.
Oh, yes. Yeah, the Moose Lodge.
July 13th, Payne, Illinois. That's right. So now, the one that I am the most excited for, as I stated last week, Route 66 Speedway in Amarillo, Texas.
Yep. We're coming down there.
Comedy show at the racetrack.
Yep. We're going to watch the races and then tell jokes, and it's going to be a fucking good time, bud. So we did the same thing at the World 100. We tried to do it at Springfield, but it didn't work. So very excited for that. Amarillo, it should be good. We're going to be basically in the fucking desert? Is it Amarillo like the desert or some shit? Pretty close.
It's out there from what I hear. But to round out the last show that we have booked and added to the schedule so far, we have November 9th, which is Independence, Kansas.
And that's at a VFW.
We're hitting Kansas hard this year.
Yeah, dude, we've been to Kansas a lot.
Yes.
And Kansas isn't bad, but once you get so far out into Kansas, it gets kind of fucking weird. It gets weird. Like every town's the same, and it's kind of the same thing with Enid and Wichita. When we get out west, it just amazes me how just flat it is. Just you can always tell when you get fucking out west, and it's it's a good time. It's a lot of fun. So anybody who lives in those towns, come out, see us, come hang out with us. It's going to be a good time. We're going to fucking tell some jokes and drink some beer and have a fucking ball. And if you're at the fucking racetrack at Route 66 Speedway, get fucking ready because we're bringing the heat and we're bringing hot chips, and somebody will eat one on stage. Because as we talked about in the last episode,
the guy that pissed himself
at Eldora pissed himself. So that's fucking, we're going to do it again. We're going to make it a fucking tradition. So that's the challenge now. You eat the hot chip. If you're in Amarillo, come out, eat the fucking hot chip, and let's see what fucking happens. All right, bud. Well, it's going to be a good year, and we're still adding more shows, of course. So what have you been up to this week, bud? What have you been doing?
Slaving away.
Cleaning cars?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know me. Sometimes what I should be doing, I should be working and doing comedy and telling jokes, but sometimes I go down rabbit holes. And have you heard about this fucking guy who is a preacher at a church in Arkansas, and everybody says that he's Elvis Presley?
Yeah, he said something
Because
about
I was
that the other
talking to you about
day.
this, and
Yeah.
I was like, maybe we should bring this up on the podcast because this shit's been freaking me the fuck out.
Mm.
And at first, I'm like, these people are probably fucking crazy. Um, they're probably wrong, but dude, just type in preacher in Arkansas who may be Elvis Presley, because this guy, dude, I'm telling you, this may be him. But honestly, if it is Elvis, he'd have to be like 87 years old or something like that. Bob Joyce, right there, Bob fucking Joyce. And tell me, tell me if that's not a government name. If you went into witness protection,
Oh yeah,
because they were saying that the mob was like going after Elvis Presley, right? The mob wanted to kill him, so they faked his death. And they're talking about this guy is in witness protection, and there's a video of him. Oh yeah, dude, click on that top one right there. Is that the one?
Here.
Yeah. Is it? Hang on, no,
That's
hang
a
on.
Song.
No, there's
Music
one
service.
where he's like, I'm only Bob, and I'll only ever be Bob. Like, dude, that sounds like you're fucking hiding to me. But this shit was tripping me out.
Yeah, why would you?
So, like, he was at Graceland on Christmas. Like, well, after it was, like, closed, he was, like, hanging out. He went to Elvis's daughter's funeral. He was there. Dude, hear him sing. Click on a video of him singing, bro. Just
Click
do
on
it.
the video of him singing?
Yeah. I mean, YouTube's going to fuck with us. We can't play over 30 seconds. But just give this man 30 seconds. And this shit's been creeping me out all fucking week.
All right. Let's see here.
How's that volume? Boy, that laptop been pouring down. This is him, bro. That's not a good one. That's not a good one. Find a different one. That one's not good enough.
Okay. All right.
No, dude. He really fucking gets into it, and he sounds like Elvis Presley.
Oh,
It's fucking creepy. Oh, we got an ad. Hang on.
But
But has anybody else heard about this? Drop it in the comments if you have.
Well,
Pastor Bob Joyce is not sending private messages at the moment.
Whoa. Oh yeah, he's fucking throwing it down, dude.
Yeah, but that's not even a good one as well. See, TikTok always knows how to show the best videos.
Yeah.
Type in, okay, before we get off of this, because type in Bob Joyce, Elvis Presley, face. Because they put their faces together and they're the same fucking guy.
Okay. Bob Joyce,
Elvis Presley.
Bob Joyce, Elvis.
There it is.
There we go. And then go to
images, dude. Match that shit up.
Whoa.
Tell me if I'm not fucking crazy, and I'll drop something right here on. Yeah. And they sound identical, man.
Dude.
They sound identical.
Look at that.
Yeah. I mean,
look at that.
People are saying he went into witness protection because the mob was hiding him.
I mean, look at that. And
he doesn't even deny it. All he says is, I'm Bob and I'll always be Bob. What do you mean? What do you mean you'll always be Bob?
Yeah.
I don't know what that means. Yeah, dude.
You're a pretty big conspiracy theorist yourself, huh?
Me? Oh, yeah. I don't trust anything anybody tells me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fuck it. I don't, dude. I believe in aliens. Like, I love when I meet people who are like, I don't believe in aliens. Really? I don't, because that's crazy to me. Because, like, how big Earth is, like, not Earth, sorry, how big the universe, space is, that's like taking a spoonful of water out of the ocean and being like, well, sharks don't exist because I don't have one in my spoon.
Right.
You know? But this fucking guy, this Bob guy, has been fucking with me.
And
I think he's Elvis.
He's been fucking your sleep up, huh?
Oh, yeah, he has been. There's a video of him somewhere, and he's like, I'm not Elvis, and I've never been Elvis. Motherfucker, you look identical to Elvis, you know? It's weird to me. But yeah, so what my thing is I'm a big Elvis fan. Like, if I'm cleaning the house, I like to listen to weird tunes. I'll throw it back. I'll be like 50s, 60s, 70s. I'll put a little bit of Elvis on.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, I'll do it, yeah. Fucking, what's that one song? Return to Sender. You ever heard that song?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
God.
yes.
That'll get me going, bud.
Yeah.
Huh?
I'm a pretty big Sinatra fan myself.
Yeah?
If we're going back in time a little bit.
Well, look into this fucking Bob guy, dude. That's weird. Like,
A little
there's
bit of Wayne Newton as well, you know?
Yeah. It gets fucking weird. It's definitely different. This guy is just in Arkansas fucking doing it up, man. And I feel like maybe in 2 or 3 years he's gonna be like, yep, I'm Elvis, you know.
Yeah.
And everybody's gonna make you a fucking liar. You know who else was a liar? Bob Lazar. Is it Bob Lazar? What was his name? The guy who worked at Area 51.
Oh fuck, I can't remember.
Joe Rogan had him on his podcast. And he fucking told everybody for years that aliens were real, and everybody told him he was a fucking psychopath. And then now the Pentagon's basically like, yeah, we found shit. And that's what's fucked up, dude. Is when the fucking Pentagon came out with the UFO shit and was like, hey, we found objects that are not from this planet. You know when they released all them documents was during COVID. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody looked at it. Nobody knew.
Yeah, it's like it's like we all know. Like, what
dude,
you're telling us is like, yeah, it's just reassuring, but like we know, we don't give a fuck. Like we've known this, you know. So, as far as the whole illegal alien shit goes and all that weird conspiracy shit, fucking
you said illegal alien
mutating form. Hey man,
are they illegal if they come from space?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's a foreign alien object.
Dude, do the Trump voice. Do it because you can do everybody's voice.
Oh,
just
man.
Give me they're from outer space. Give me one.
Oh God, I can't.
You can't do it.
No, not right now. I mean, I'll try it, but what I got down really good is China.
China.
I say the virus comes from China, so it's the China virus. It comes from China. I can't do
the Brian Deegan one. Do the Brian Deegan. You gotta do it for me.
Yeah, so we got Hayden out here. He's having some struggle on the whoops.
Hitting the whoops, dude.
Yeah, he's really struggling pretty hard today. So we're gonna get him out here, get a few more laps around the track, let him feel what it's about. Get a few practice sessions in, really see how he feels. See if we can get a championship this year. Because if that's what he's going for, he's not going to get it right now. Yeah, dude, 100%, absolutely.
I gotta pee, Brandon. We gotta pause. I know I'm draining like a mule. I'm fucking shit like a sick cat. Now I gotta pee. So give me 1 second. We can't have a good conversation if you gotta pee. You ever try to have a good conversation if you gotta pee?
If I have to pee?
Yeah, it doesn't work. Because all you're thinking about is peeing. Brandit, see, I'm so used to saying the Brandit podcast. I was going to say Bandit's back. It took me a good pee. Fucking, man, it's been a nice day. 65 degrees out today in February.
Yeah,
fuck the ozone. Nice. It's nice. We need to bust out that fucking Blackstone grill you got, bud.
Yeah,
why are you
I'm excited.
On everybody?
Oh, I'm not.
Because I'm waiting for it to see out there fucking spreading butter on it. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, yeah. I have grease specifically, like whatever, I don't know what they call that shit, like the seasoner, like the stuff that you season the because it's cast iron.
Yeah.
So it's just like a skillet and you season it. Oh yeah, but I got all that shit. I'm all into it. I cook everything on it. Fuck, you can cook anything on a griddle. You
know what makes me nervous?
What's that?
That was full when I come over.
Yeah, it's half gone. We're fucked.
Did you only take like 1 or 2?
I've taken 3.
Is that okay? So I mean, okay. At least it's a team effort. You know,
yeah.
I feel bad if you're like only took 1.
No, it's a team effort.
Oh, Whitney's here. We're hanging out with her.
Yeah.
You know what? I seen something on Facebook the other day about chicken sandwiches, and it made me think about something that happened in my childhood, Brandon. And I don't know if I've ever told you the story, but I got in trouble in high school. They actually took me to jail because in high school in the lunchroom, I was still in chicken patty sandwiches, and I was reselling them. They took me to juvenile hall. They took me down to this motherfucker, locked me up, put me in a cell, called my dad. You know what my dad, they called him up. They're like, hey, your son, we caught him stealing chicken patties sandwiches at the school, dude. You want to come down there and get your son? And my dad's like, how long can you keep him? How long can you keep him down there? And they're like, well, we can keep him for like 24 to 48 hours. He's like, keep him in there as long as you can. So I had to set in juvenile hall for stealing chicken patty sandwiches.
You stole
Dude, straight up.
school food?
School lunch.
And
School lunch.
sold
But
it?
that's the thing is like whenever I got Noah, because I was thinking about this week. I seen that thing about there's a chicken patty shortage. There's fucking some other shit going on. School lunches are through the roof. People can't afford them. And then I'd started to think about back in the day, like I really got in trouble for stealing chicken patty fucking sandwiches. And then everybody was like, how'd you come up with the name Copenhagen Bandit? Well, we talked about it on the last episode. My cousin came up with it because we was watching Smokey and the Bandit. But really, it kind of came from, the bandit part kind of came from stealing those fucking chicken sandwiches. Because here's the thing. The school,
Okay.
I've always been hustling. You see Noah over there selling stickers. I buy a 35-cent sticker. Noah selling it at the merch table for $5. I do comedy videos. We fucking go on the road. We do comedy. A born hustler, you know. Because I watched my dad hustle in construction my whole life, and I seen an opportunity. 9th grade, that they're selling chicken sandwiches, and these were spicy chicken sandwiches. So they was the big fat motherfucking sandwiches, the big fat, big good ones, right? So I'm thinking, if they're selling them for $2.50, I could steal them, and I could sell them for $5.
Really? Did it work?
No, yeah, it worked. It worked so good that other people got involved. That I had a chicken patty ring going on. I had the whole school in on this motherfucker.
Oh my god!
I had people, dude. I had people in classrooms that were like, "Hey, can I get 2 spices at lunch?" And they'd hand me a 10. And then I did. I'm serious. I'd be riding the bus home after school. I'd be counting money. I'd be like,
oh
10,
my
50,
god,
20,
you
30,
bought all
40.
kinds of chew, didn't you?
Oh yeah, chew. Fucking, I don't even know what I did with the money. I probably went to Aunt Pam's house and then bought cigarettes or something. Something I probably shouldn't have been doing on the weekend. But you know, buying Budweiser. I remember my first Budweiser.
Oh god, was that your first beer?
The first beer was a
that was
Budweiser.
mine too. I think.
Bud.
I think it was Budweiser.
Oh, it was awful.
It was either Budweiser or Bud Light.
One Budweiser, and I was buzzing. I remember we was on MySpace in the family computer, but Pam's family computer was in the back room, not in the main room. So we'd be in there, and we'd just be on MySpace talking to people we shouldn't have. You know, that joke, name, age, location, dick pic that I talk about on stage. That's real, dude. I've seen so many dicks, dude. When I was like, you know, younger, like on Messenger and shit, terrible. But anyways. I steal these fucking chicken patty sandwiches, and I got the whole fucking school in on it, dude. I got like 4 people working for me. I'm like, for every sandwich you stuff down your pocket and steal, I'll give you like $2. So I'm making fucking 3 off everybody who sells one. Yeah, dude. So finally, the school catches up. Fuck it, Brandon. Type in how much is it to buy from? I don't even know what you would word it. Would that be like a distributor? How much would it be to buy a chicken patty sandwich from a distribution company, or what is it called, GFS or some shit? Whoever fucking Michelle Obama uses to feed all the fucking schools. Because I want to know. I want to know how much they're making. Because if they're selling them for $2.50 and then I'm flipping them for, hang on, I might have that backwards. I might have said that backwards.
So looks like you could get a case of Tyson ones. Let's see, what's the count here? It'll fucking load. So you can get a 52 patties for $67.
Okay, so $67. Okay, hang on. And I had that backwards, by the way. The school was selling them for $5. I was selling them for $2.50. So I apologize. I was the one selling them for cheaper.
Oh, okay.
So my bad. But so let's say these motherfuckers here. I don't even have a calculator on this computer. I don't know. So let's say, how many patties is that?
That was 52.
52 patties for $66. Yeah, they're making fucking money. And I'm the bad guy. So they sent me to fucking, look at that. Yeah. Unbelievable. So yeah, I actually got in trouble, and everybody's like, "Where'd the name Bandit come from?" And then after I got out, they're like, "It's the Chicken Patty Bandit," and I was like, "Fuck, it's the Copenhagen Bandit,"
Uh-huh.
And I didn't even want. I'll be honest with you. When the comedy started, I didn't even want Copenhagen to be on there, but making those dip videos and shit that I did in high school, everybody was like, "Well, it's Copenhagen Bandit," because I mean, it got pretty popular in high school, and fucking everybody was watching it. But yeah, I seen that chicken patty ad the other day, and I was like, God, I remember
You
kids
just go to Chick-fil-A in the drive-thru and just give you
oh
fucking
yeah, every time I eat
flashbacks.
one, every time I eat one, every time
Yeah.
I eat a fucking, that's my favorite place to eat, by the way, favorite fast food.
Chick-fil-A.
And I just remember kids be pulling them out of their pants, and we'd sell them for $2.50, and I'd give them $1 or whatever I gave them. But yeah, we was hustling chicken sandwiches right out of the cafeteria.
Is that your favorite fast food place, Chick-fil-A?
Favorite, absolute favorite,
Yeah.
absolute favorite. They just built one up here on the corner.
Mm-hmm.
I took Theo to the vet the other day. He's in the passenger seat, fucking hissing. I said, "Bud, we're gonna pull in here, so we got to get us some shit." I got a fucking spicy chicken sandwich. I said, "What's the biggest count of nugget you got?" She said, "We can go up to 50." I said, "We don't need to." So give me 20. Ate the fucking chicken sandwich for lunch. Smashed the nuggets for dinner. I mean, fuck. Have you been to Chick-fil-A lately? When's the last time?
Last time I've had Chick-fil-A, oh dude, it's probably almost been a year.
Really?
Yeah,
Because
it's
I
been
know
a
you'd
long
be on
time.
that Culver shit.
That is my favorite fast food restaurant.
Because you'd be like, I went to Culver's.
Yep.
Fucking got me 4 burgers.
Fuck yeah, I'd eat 4 of them too right now. Just to prove a point. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, God.
Culver's fucking slaps me around properly.
I do like Culver's. It's not bad. I remember we went there one time and I got shrimp and I was like, what the fuck am I doing? You know? The burgers are great. The Culver's is good. So did you have fun in Salina?
Yeah, man, it was great. We hustled pretty hard. Had to do a little bit extra.
Yeah, because it was just me and you. We didn't have
Just me
anybody
and
to
you.
sell merch, so we had to do it ourselves.
Yep.
Which was fine. The venue was cool. They were like, it used to be a furniture shop, and then before that it was an airport. Now it's a wedding venue.
Yeah. But before all that, it was a fucking auto shop for custom rides.
Yeah,
We're like, whoa.
Pit My Ride did an episode here.
Yeah,
like, no, they didn't. But
Jesus.
it was a good time.
That was a great time.
But the thing about doing shows at a wedding venue is they always have the low-hanging lights that are just,
yes,
always got that. No matter how many lights you shut off, there's always those fucking light bulbs just fucking hanging. Always. But it isn't bad. It was a good time. The first show was sold out. Second show, and I could tell you were feeling it. I was proud of you, bud. I'm going to tell you right now on the podcast, I was proud of you. The way you hosted that second show, I was like, I could tell, and I don't know if you can tell yet. I mean, you've been doing this for a while, but I could tell it was in you. That dog was in you. It wanted to come out.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the day you release it. Because you
man.
get all amped up and you start fucking with the crowd. And here's the thing that most comedians on an open mic night can't do. They can't get them hooked in. They can cast out and they can reel in, but they can't hook them.
Yeah.
And you hooked them in like a minute and a half. And I'm like, this motherfucker's got him hooked. Not motherfucker in a bad way, but this is the way I talk. But
yeah, man.
I was like, Brandon's got him hooked. Like, is he gonna fucking reel him in?
Thinking back, I felt really good about it.
You could have told a joke right at that moment, and it would have fucking murdered. It doesn't even matter if it was good or not. Yeah. Like, you got him. You got that personality. I've been telling you that.
Oh yeah.
You got that fucking. I mean, you really went out there and you got him, and I was very impressed. Like, I was like, damn, Usually I'd just be sitting there drinking beer waiting to come on stage, but you caught me off guard bringing me up there on that second show.
And what's crazy is I don't even remember what I said.
I don't know either.
I don't remember what I said. I was just feeling it. I was just taking, I was just playing it by. Because I was observing the crowd. I was observing how the feature was doing, and he was doing amazing. Shout out to JB.
Oh yeah. JB Watkins.
So I was just kind of watching him and filtering like how to go at him, I guess, and I just went with something, and it worked, and I have no fucking idea what it was.
Well, you did good.
I can't remember what I did. But
I mean, you did good. I've got it on the vlog, which I need to upload this next, probably tomorrow. It'll be up on YouTube. But at one point, that's the thing with when we get in the weird crowds in the middle of nowhere. Like, you'll go out there and you're like, hey, what's up? And they're just used to farming all day and they won't say anything.
Yeah.
But then you're like, all right, fuck you too. Or no, you didn't say fuck you too. You didn't say that.
I said,
you were like,
that was fucking mid.
Yeah.
Let's try that again.
Yeah, you're like, okay, well, fuck us. But
yeah,
it was two good crowds, and it was a good time. We have a lot of fun on the road, and this show was a little weird because Marcus moved to Nashville. We've been kind of shorthanded, and of course Noah hasn't been with us, and we kind of just been really doing it all on our own. Really, selling merch, doing the show, opening, setting up. I mean,
yep, grinding.
At the end of the day, it's a job, but it's fun. I wouldn't want to do anything else. I'd rather do this than clean fucking bathrooms at Lowe's. I can fucking tell you that.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
I'll tell you what, dude. I fucking shit myself.
Did you?
Yeah.
You pooped today?
I accidentally shit myself. I sharted. I waited.
Welcome to the family, bud.
I waited until the podcast to talk about this, and I feel like I need to talk about it because, like, I feel weird if I don't.
Well, yeah, you got to tell somebody.
So
you can't let it weigh on your chest.
Yeah, like I got home, I did my normal thing where as soon as I get home, I immediately strip of my hoodie, keys, wallet, everything in my pockets, and I go straight to my porcelain throne.
And you poop.
And I shit every fucking day after work.
But hang on, not meaning to interrupt you, but it's because you refuse to shit at work.
Yeah.
You won't poop at the toilet at work.
Well, it's like my body's like on a clock now, and it knows it's like he ain't pooping.
Well, that must
so
be
like
fucking
it'll
nice.
it'll start to fuck with me about an hour left after work, or hour left while I'm at work. Sorry.
So like you're in that final hour, and you're like,
yeah. So like I'm just counting down the minutes, like waiting to get home, and I fucking book it home just so I can just dump out. So I take a shit, everything's normal. And then I'm cleaning, getting the podcast room set up a little bit. Yeah, I shit, I'm doing my thing, just cleaning up a little bit. About 30 minutes goes by, and I felt something kind of gurgle in my stomach a little bit, but I didn't feel like I had to fart. It just kind of leaked out of me. It just happened, like as I was walking, like I was walking out of the room. And it just fucking seeped out. I'm like, did I just shart? What was that?
And that was.
And I wiped, and it was full paper. It was full.
Ah.
I was like, this is disgusting. Like, like I actually sharted. Like I pooped.
Oh, welcome to getting older, bud. That's all it was. Just a little drop.
I mean, it was. I don't know.
Have you ever full blown?
I had to wipe a couple times. It was.
It was like watery, like mucus, kind of.
Not quite, but it was like pasty, so you had to wipe a few times to get it gone.
Let's talk about this. What the fuck is going on in your bathroom with the fucking one-ply toilet paper? You have 7,000 rolls.
Dude, so
how long until you get through it? Like, do you ever just wind it up on purpose trying to get through the fucking shit paper or what?
I'd pull a little extra just for extra, because when you wipe, you get the finger.
Yeah, that's that $1 fucking tree toilet paper you got going in there, bud.
Yeah, you gotta get a little extra for that.
Yeah.
So basically, my boss ordered toilet paper at work, and it wasn't the kind. It's the kind that goes in like the typical industrial things where it's a big ass roll of also one-ply toilet paper that you put into this big plastic dispenser. Well, it wasn't the right. It was individual rolls. So we couldn't use those. So I ended up taking about 80% of that home, and my cabinets in my bathroom are completely packed full of that toilet paper.
Yes,
So I'm good on
to
toilet
the
paper.
brim.
Yeah, I'm probably good on toilet paper for the next like fucking 3 years. Dude.
You've been here for like 2 months, bro, and I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I go in there and open it. I'm like,
Yeah.
how much has he
Yeah.
used?
Dude,
Because it's a lot.
I've only probably used like 3 rolls in 2 months.
If you could have got that during COVID, you could have made some serious fucking money.
Oh
dude.
my god.
Serious
so much,
money.
dude. Even if it's one ply, fuck. We'll pay fucking
Oh,
Charmin
dude.
Ultra Soft
We
prices
could have been
for
out.
one ply.
We could have been on the corner just selling fucking rolls, bud. Be like
Mhm.
fucking 20 here, 20 there.
Yeah, dude.
It would have been fucking fantastic. But I'll tell you this.
Just felt the need to share that.
No, I'm glad you finally. Is that the first time you shit yourself?
No. Fuck no.
I've shit my pants a lot.
You ever shit the bed?
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah. One time I had what we thought was the flu, but it was possibly COVID.
Oh, you were fucking sick to the gills.
I was sick, but here's the thing: I didn't know if it was COVID because I was working at the factory at the time called Ajinomoto.
Okay.
And we made like onion rings and French fries and like anything fried.
I probably eaten some that came out.
Oh yeah, there. Absolutely. We made that shit. Your dad back then at the time, I didn't even fucking. You know, he's probably screaming at me. I was probably had my mask on, couldn't breathe. Was working there during COVID, bro. Fucked up times. But I fucking went on lunch break with everybody else. Fucking 30 minutes. You know, get back on the fucking forklift. You fuck. And I don't know if you have ever driven a forklift, Brandon.
I have.
Have you? I fucking hated it.
I hated it too.
I was in a cooler all day that was like minus 36 degrees. So basically, you get off work and you're trying to figure out if you're gonna have to chop your fingertips off or not because they're so fucking cold. But anyways, I was in the cafeteria and they have this vending machine that spins around. It's got different foods, frozen foods, and they call it the Wheel of Death. Nobody ever ate it. Everybody always talks shit. Don't get nothing out of the Wheel of Death. I'm like, fuck you. You know, I'm poor. Yeah. So I buy one of these. It was called a Big Az. So it wasn't ass. It was AZZ cheeseburger. I bought that motherfucker out of the spinning wheel and I ate it. Then I got home and the next day, you ever shit and puke at the same time? I was on the toilet doing double duty. It was fucking bad. Jesus. I was fucked up in the guts. Oh, it was terrible. Kirk was having a house party. We were supposed to go. Me and Gracie show up. We're there. I'm trying to drink beer. I'm trying to force beers down. I'm throwing them up as I'm drinking them.
Oh, my God.
Oh, it was awful. Because that was back in the day, bro. Like, I work fucking 60 hours a week in a factory. I'm going to the house party. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Oh, fuck. And I just couldn't do it. And they got to the point where I was like, hey, we got to go home. But that's the only time I've ever shit the bed because I was just laying in bed and I was like, here it comes. And I shit. And we had a Tempur-Pedic. And the day that me and her separated and I was cleaning the house out, I went to sell that bed. I still have that shit stain on it. Oh! I sold it, bro, because you ain't cleaning fucking big ass cheeseburger stain out of a Tempur-Pedic. Once you stain it, you stain it.
That was burger grease, fucking bung batter.
It was bad, but yeah, I fucking auctioned it off. I was like, Song Dog, shitty bed, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 75, 85, sold! Fuck innocent animals. Speaking of him.
Oh, no.
What the fuck is with Song Dog?
Oh, where is Dingling at?
I don't know. He got on here. He sent us a chili pepper.
One singular chili pepper.
That's like
I want you to fucking know that I'm in this fucking live, boy.
That's like half a cent on TikTok. But if anybody knows Song Dog is a good friend of ours, and so we talk shit and we give each other shit. But Song Dog is a good friend of ours. When we're on the road and we get bored, we're not gonna say names.
Oh my God, yeah.
But we talk shit about like a group of 5 people.
Yeah.
We're not talking about Song Dog anymore. But so there's like a group of 5 people that me and you just go back and forth and talk about, and it's like
we like create scenarios that are realistic because we know how they are. Because like we could see it happening, so it's like we speak it into existence because we think it's probably gonna fucking happen.
Like we gotta drive 800 miles. Like here's the fucked up part part about being on the road, Brandon. I love being on the road. You know, the worst part of being on the road
What's that?
is from the day that we have to go home when I wake up until we get on the road and I have a few beers. And I know everybody on there is going to say that sounds terrible, but listen to me, hear me out. You know me. It's fucking 8:40 in the morning, sometimes 7. I'll wake up and have a few beers. We'll get on the road. Everything's cool. But between the time I wake up till we have beers, I'm like, oh. But then we get on the road and it's like, you'll be home in 7.5 hours. And I'm like, okay. And then me and you start talking shit, bro.
Yeah.
Some of the shit that we have come up with
Oh, yeah.
is fucking hilarious. Shit that we still talk to this day, which we can't talk about on this podcast because we'll get absolutely people we know, people we love. We'll be in shambles.
Probably.
Some of the stories we've come up with is just fucking amazing. I fucking every time I catch a beaver, I'll just get some pliers and pull his fucking teeth
out of his fucking face.
Dude, there's been times when I'm like, me and you were laughing so hard with this fucking shit. And it's always, you ever notice it's not on the way to a show, it's on the way back.
It's on the way home.
It's on that morale boost that we have to have. We have to talk shit to get us through the trip.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what I love. It's like, it's fucking hilarious. And some of the
We're
shit
just
we've
like,
said.
fuck, I want to go home and masturbate and shower.
I'm not even going to be home for like 4 hours.
Fuck.
But, man, dude, we're going to have to start getting on an airplane soon. Have you ever been on an airplane?
I've never been
on an airplane either.
Never
and I'll be
been.
honest with you, I'm fucking terrified. I worked around airplanes for like fucking years. And I'm fucking terrified to get on one. So, but we're getting to the point now to where we're going to start booking some bigger cities out of town. We're going to have to get on airplanes and do that whole fucking spiel. So how do you think that's going to work? I mean, me and you on a fucking airplane.
I say that we get absolutely fucking shit-faced hammered, and if we have to hold hands, we're gonna hold hands just to get
Do you
through
want the
it.
window or the aisle? See, this is what fucks me up. People are like, "You want to get on an airplane? It's fun." I'm like, "Yeah, that's what everybody says." But then anybody who tells you getting on an airplane is fun, they have that but then.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but then what? They're like, if you get in the aisle, the fucking plane tilts and it's going to make you sick. And if you sit by the window, you can see the fucking ground. They're like, so which way do you want to go? And I'm like, neither.
Yeah, that doesn't sound enjoyable at all.
Like, people try to fucking, like, I'm like, hey, I want to fly. And people try to fucking scare me about it. So in the comments on YouTube, let me know, is it fucking, how's flying? How's your flight experience? Put it in the comments. We'll talk about it next week.
Yeah, shit.
But me and you on an airplane, I feel like it would be fine.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we could get through it.
Do they still serve peanuts in airplanes?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Peanuts, fucking snacks. I used to steal that shit. Not steal it. It was given to me. But I would just, fucking take it fucking home, all kinds of shit. But they say, Brandon, if you get hammered, like at the airport, and then you go up in the air and in the airplane,
You'll get drunker.
Like hammered.
Yeah.
They're like, you drink 2 beers and go up there and you're fucked. So it means you get hammered at a bar and we go up there and we can't even walk to the bathroom. What, are we just going to fucking hold on for dear life?
Probably. We'll be fighting gravity like the plane, dude.
Like Wichita, bud.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There was a point where I was standing there on like one leg, like somehow balancing, and I could just remember myself. I was just lecturing about something. And then then you got Noah like defying gravity. And then you have Travis like laid out on a corner, like trying to sleep on a street corner. He just couldn't make it to the hotel. He just took a nap right there.
We need to get Travis on this podcast and interview him, have him on here. And that's kind of something that we're going to get into, to get some comedians on here to interview him. Travis Pratt is a really good buddy of ours, and every time we take him out of town, he parties super hard, and he's a great guy. But we need to get Travis on here. Like, even if we have to go to Joplin, just like fucking set him down in his garage.
Yeah.
Set up the podcast and fucking interview him. We have him, Marcus, A lot of people we can't say yet, but we got some guests coming on. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, but yeah, goddamn. Some of the shit we've done on the road. We need to do a whole episode of just telling stories of shit. Like, dude, when we were in Pana, Illinois, and we went to that fucking Super 8 hotel or Days
Oh
Inn,
my god!
and that
It looked
bed
like
was
someone got murdered.
yeah, dude, that bed was covered in blood. Like, people on the outside don't realize the shit that goes on. Like, the places we see,
Yeah.
you know, fucking, we've had some other ones. What was the hotel that was like out of control with roaches?
That was in not Poplar Bluff, but Cassville. Or no, not Cassville.
It was down by Poplar Bluff.
Fuck yeah, it was about 30 minutes from Poplar
Down
Bluff.
there in the Boot
Fuck.
Hill of Missouri. I can't remember the name of the town. Which I would like to do that bar again. Because nothing towards
Yeah,
the bar.
dude.
The bar, the show.
Forest Roots was the bar.
Roots is
They
where
were
it was.
awesome.
Holcomb, Missouri.
Holcomb,
Missouri.
yes.
The bar was great. The show was great.
Owners are awesome.
The hotel was fucking garbage. Dude, here's my favorite part, Brandon, is when I was so pissed off I kicked the fucking trash can.
And it was loaded with fucking disinfectants and cleaning chemicals.
Like they were cleaning for roaches before we got there.
Bro, you called them and they said, you said, yeah, we got a bunch of roaches in our hotel. My girlfriend at the time is literally like making it a game to kill them because there's so many.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, well, we sprayed for those.
Dude, they didn't give a fuck. They didn't care. And here's the deal.
Give a fuck.
Like, if you have roaches so bad that you turn the lights on and they fucking come out, like, you have a huge problem. Huge problem.
Well, it was really bad in your room. We had a couple in mine and Noah's, dude. Well, we opened, so we didn't have as many roaches, but our bathroom was disgusting in our room. And another thing is when you open up that closet, the stain, the carpet in the closet was stained fucking red. So what does that immediately make you think that was? You know?
Yeah.
Like, they found a fucking dead body in there.
Who knows? I mean,
like,
who
what
fucking
was
knows?
that?
When you get out to the middle of nowhere, some of these places that we do shows, who knows? And like, I meet a lot of comedians who are like, I never do shows in the middle of a cornfield fields in Illinois. Well, here's the thing: a lot of those shows that we do, we get taken care of very well. Like Rushville, we get Airbnb, a fucking fridge full of beer. But dude, we get out here to some of these places, and it gets fucking like horror movie fucking weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets fucking different. So, I don't know why I have so much fun doing it. I just do. I just, like, dude, like Pana, Illinois, at the Moose Lodge. Like, the dude who runs it, he never does stand up until we come down there, and he does 5 minutes, and he gets some laughs. But just meeting people like him who are just so excited. Like, we had the dude, not to change subjects here, but we had the guy off TikTok, Tim Boomhauer. What was his name? He talked like he was Boomhauer. Everything he said.
Oh, man.
And I love this guy. I watch him on TikTok. He's a great guy, but when he talked to you back, how did he know it's him running my hand?
What?
Yeah, that would be it. And it was like, we meet these people and they're super great, and they're like, man. He's like, man, I'm just glad I get you down here. I'm just glad I get down here, dude. And he started crying after the show. And he started crying. He's like, man, I can't believe I went up there for 10 minutes and made people laugh. Like, I'm so blessed. And that's the kind of shit that makes me slow down a little bit and be like, hey, this is what we're doing. Because, I mean, what we do, we go so fast and we do so much. Podcasts, videos, shows. Beer tasting. Like, we're we're fucking hammering constantly. And when you go meet these other younger comedians who are out here, and these younger guys, they're like, "Oh, what you're doing's amazing," and I'm like, "Well, the problem is you get so used to it that it doesn't feel like it." And that's what I think. The last few months, I've been trying to pull myself back and try to say, "Hey, this is what we're doing. We're going to the middle of Kansas, selling out shows. We got a beer tasting, got 40,000 views a week. We're doing this new podcast. People are loving it. So I'm kind of the point now to where I'm just so fucking busy, and I just, I try to stay to where that guy is, to where he's just like, that was so much fun. It does become overbearing, but at the same time, I look at it and I'm like, well, fuck, it's better than fucking fixing up 20-piece nuggets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
So very blessed, and we have some good times on the road, and we're gonna do some more shit. You know what we need to get? We need to get a show at a fucking NASCAR race.
Oh my god.
You think it's possible?
Probably. It would be great, but they're so family friendly, hardcore family friendly.
Have to do clean comedy.
Yeah, probably. You would have to do for a NASCAR race. Yeah. I'm very excited for NASCAR this year.
So you're in shambles about shitting your pants.
Yeah.
That's the first time?
No, it wasn't. It was the first time in a very long time.
How many times have you shit your pants as an adult?
Probably 4.
4?
I'd say 4 or 5. Yeah.
God, I wish I was at that number.
Yeah.
I shit my pants in front of my family and my best friend in New Orleans. And I tell you what, whenever you're just shitting down your leg and your family and friends are surrounding you and they're just kind of watching it, that really changes your life. They really put the stop on it.
Makes you think about a few things.
Because it's like,
put some things into perspective.
Yeah, just, what am I doing? Really, at that moment.
Yeah.
So we're standing there, I'm shitting. We're in a huddle like the NFL. It's coming down my leg. Dad's gagging, Kirk's gagging, and I'm just like,
jeez.
It was such a bad shit. It was such a bad shit.
That's humiliation to its finest, man.
There's nothing worse.
Yeah,
there's nothing worse.
Yeah, that's bad.
I mean, it was to the point where I couldn't stop shitting. It was a sickness. It wasn't like I can just cut it off.
I mean, it was just poop.
It was like it was just shit.
It was just poop.
It was just coming out. And those 2 black girls walked by, and they're like, "Oh, that white boy shit."
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah. Dude. Put it on public display. Yeah. And then everybody was looking. And then here's the deal. We're a block and a half from the hotel. And I just had to walk. Dude, I had shit in my Nikes. I was mud stomping. I had it up underneath my feet.
You were mud stomping?
I had it up underneath my
socks?
feet. Under my socks, in my socks, around my socks, between my toes. But I shit, bro. I fucking shit.
Yeah, you didn't.
I had poop come out of me.
Poop. You shit.
I had poop come out of me from high school. And it was, I was yelling, screaming the whole, I said, fucking refund every goddamn ticket. Fucking cancel the hotels. I said, we're fucking going home tomorrow. I said, I shit and this fucking trip's over. And Dad's like, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. So I fucking, next morning I wake up, I'm fucking pissed. I'm fucking cleaned up. Poor Kirk had to fucking hand me. I'm using fucking hotel towels. Like the complimentary towels, I'm just wiping my fucking shit. I said, Kirk, you're going to have to go get more towels. He goes and gets more towels from the front desk. I'm fucking pissed off. We go eat again. We went and ate again that night. But the next morning I wake up and I haven't talked to my dad or my stepmom since. And my dad calls me up. He's like, yeah, we're down here eating fucking beignets. The little donuts. Come down here and meet us about fucking 4 blocks away. So we get down there and it's kind of awkward. And my dad hands me this fucking donut looking beignet and I fucking eat it. Then you can't take the redneck out of your family. And my dad goes, he's eating a beignet and sips a coffee and he says, well, this is either going to go one or 2 ways. Either you're going to make a joke about it or none of us are ever going to say something again. So the weekend goes by and I'm still upset. And I get back home and I think about it and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. and I made a fucking video about it and got 1.4 million views. So now I have days to where I'm just walking through Walmart and I'm like, and I'm having some writer's block and I really having trouble writing jokes or maybe struggling to find a writing idea, and I'm just like, maybe I should shit my pants.
Ooh, just fucking poop on scene, dude.
Maybe I should just shit.
Fuck! Get on the news. Just drop it and fucking. Sorry, guys, I had to shit.
Yeah, like, dude, like if there's a cop car there, just walk in front of it and just act like I had an accident or something. Like, dude, shit like that. People are like, everything happens for a reason. It really fucking does. Because at that moment, it was traumatizing. But at the end of the day, people are like, hey, bro, remember when you shit your pants in New Orleans? And I'm like,
yeah, man. Yeah.
I need to do that joke on stage more because I fucking have it.
Yeah, man, you should.
When the drone flies over, that part's not real, but that would be funny if it was.
Oh my god, that would just add. That would just add to the. That'd be the icing on the fucking cake, dude.
Oh shit! Well, what do you think, bud? We're in an hour.
Yeah.
What are you thinking? By episode 4, we're gonna get some guests on here soon.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
once
get some
we get
people.
a little bit better setup, figure out what we're doing.
Yeah, we're in here. Brandon just moved in, so we're switching spots, changing things. You know, we're all over the place, but
figuring out what's best. So
we do have a beer tasting this Thursday. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you guys tune into that. But other than that, we got the weekend off. We're going to have a lot of fun. I got we going to the Enduro race?
Probably.
I'd say fuck it. We're gonna take old JR down there.
Yeah.
Let him fucking experience it.
That'd be nice.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. But yeah, we what are you thinking tomorrow, Brandon? We going back to Hooters tomorrow? We're going to B-Dubs or what?
I'm about ready for a B-Dubs burger.
You've been thinking about that burger, ain't you?
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny is that ever since you said something, they've been sending ads to my Facebook.
Really?
It's like they can hear
They're
you.
listening.
Yeah, they can hear you. You ever think about something just to yourself and don't tell
then you'll
anybody
see
about it? That's fucking weird.
That is weird as fuck.
That fucking
telepathic shit to your
That bothered me.
Yeah, there's some weird shit going on there.
Sure. Bob Pierce, Elvis from Arkansas, hit me up. Was that his name? I'm pretty sure it was something like that. But I think that may be Elvis. Been tripping me out.
Yeah.
Now that we talked about it, it'll pop up on your TikTok.
Probably.
Watch that shit, bro, because it's fucking weird.
I will. Don't doubt me.
Hey, guys, and here's the deal. If you're on YouTube watching, drop some comments in the comment section about some things you want us to talk about or some people you want us to interview. We're going to get some stuff set up to where you guys are going to be able to call in, or you're going to be able to send us videos and email to where we can play your video, and we'll be able to answer questions and whatever it may be. But if you guys have any questions or something you want to say, drop it in the comments on YouTube, and make sure you like the video and subscribe. The more people that like this video on YouTube and subscribe, the better this podcast goes, and we love every one of you. So other than that, Brandon, what do you got, buddy?
And that's it. Just if you guys want to keep up to date on the podcast, follow us on all social medias and stuff like that. You know, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube.
Hell yeah. And if you guys want one of these stickers, message us. We got them. $5, we'll ship it to your front door.
Yes, we will.